I would probably give them the same advice regardless of their age that I give my daughters. You know, we've talked about college. My daughters have never thought about not going on to college. They've talked about friends of theirs who don't plan on going to college, and I keep reminding them that you can't really know who you are until you know what you think about the world, right? You need to be able to engage with the world beyond the years of being a teenager to really struggle with your identity a little bit, and you can't invite somebody to be part of your identity until you've done that struggle. So I've always encouraged my daughters not to run away from marriage or anything like that. You know, I like it. It served me well. But I do encourage them to think about who they are as people first and explore what they like about the world, you know. And so I think it's very important for women to at least explore getting that bachelor's degree so that they can know who they are, but then also to give them that level of independence. I would encourage women to get their education because you never know what the future is going to be. You know, I've had friends out here who never thought that they would be divorced, and then they find themselves divorced and they've had to rely on their degree. Or, I mean, God forbid, their husbands or spouses are killed in an accident or incapacitated in an accident. You know, people just think about the whole death thing. It's like, well, what do you do if somebody's in a really bad car accident and they can't work for a year? How do you get money to come in at that point? You know, I know Ann's area has said a man is not a financial plan, and that is so true. That if you give up your education, you give up your independence. And so I really encourage women to think of themselves as independent actors and not to put away what they've always hoped to be in terms of, you know, the fancy bridal dress and all those sorts of things, but think about how that fits in with them as an independent human being too, and to really develop themselves. And I think the best way to do that is through education.